Slightly Unblended, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm doing this New Year's Eve glam with some of the new Terra Cosmetics collection. So if you'd like to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. Hey y'all, let's do a New Year's Eve cut crease, a smoky cut crease if you will. So I'm starting out with priming my lid with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer, applying it with this Morphe brush, and I'm going to blend it out with the fluffy brush. This look is a mix of being inspired by Ellie Star and Miranda XO on Instagram. I will link them below. Well, hello there, all done up. I'm going to take the shade Smokin' with the LO1 brush. I'm going to be taking this smoky row right here. First off, starting with Smokin', LO1 brush. And I'm going to start from the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to take it all the way through the crease. And when I get towards the outer V of my eye, I'm going to take it and flick it upwards towards the tail of my brow. I really felt like using super tiny brushes for this were definitely my best friends. I always say tiny brushes are your best friends. For this, I was like, yeah, this was the move. So I'm just putting that in the crease, working it all the way through. And as you see right here, I'm going to start to flick it out to the tail of my brow, bring it up a little bit, and it'll be like a kind of like a squiggly line. I'm going to take the Makeup Shack T14 brush with nothing on it and just try to get that softened up. So I'm doing back and forth windshield wiping motions with the lightest amount of pressure to get it nice and diffused. Okay, to blend that out for my transition shade, I'm going to take the shade The Look with the same brush and just start to do back and forth windshield wiping motions again. I'm going to pop that shade right where you can already tell that the black is lightened up a little bit, and just make sure that it's getting nice and blended out. And again, I'm so sorry for all the voiceovers. This has just been a chaotic last little bit, and I was like, okay, I don't have time to edit like a full-on talk through, so voiceover yet again. But I'm just going through and making sure I got this softened up. Light pressure, back and forth windshield wiping motions. So now I'm taking the LO4 brush and some more of the shade Smokin', because as I always say, blending is repetitive, but it's worth it. I lost it, so I wanted to go back in and deepen it up before I start to get everything blended out. I absolutely love a deep, dark, smoky look, so I don't mind spending the time on the blending here because I want it to be super bold. And now I'm taking the Look with the Makeup Shack T14 brush yet again and just kind of softening everything up. That way I'm getting ready to get everything nice and blended out. Now I'm taking a little bit more of Smokin' on that LO4 brush, and I'm going to start to deepen up that crease. I feel like the smoky eyes take forever. I feel like I keep saying that. But to me, it's really important to just build up the shades and blend them out like with the first two, the depth shade and the transition shade. That way I can get a nice, rich, smoky blend. So I'm doing back and forth windshield wiping motions. Very, very light pressure. Now I'm taking the Makeup Shack T63 brush in the shade Knockout, which is the softest, well, I guess the white shade from the palette. And I'm just going to go ahead and start to get this all blended out very nicely, very gently, very, very light pressure. Like I always say, back and forth windshield wiping motions. And this just really softened everything up. But I feel like this took forever to blend. But I was really excited about how the blend turned out. It was worth it to me. Now I'm taking the Makeup Shack T14 brush and more of the Look, because as you can tell, hopefully, I kind of lost some of that in the blending process. So I want to bring it back, but since that white shade is there, that will help to soften it up as I'm bringing it back. So I'm making sure that I'm using very, very light pressure, just kind of going in where it looks like it needs to be brought back, fixing it up, and just look at it. It's coming together. Finally. Now I'm taking a little bit more of smoking with the LO4 brush because it kind of looks a little like you can tell that the transition shade got on it. So what I want to do here is just use this shade and this brush to kind of just go into the crease to bring that shade back, because that is the depth shade, that's the smoky shade, and I want that intensity. So I'm doing back and forth motions, and I'm taking it and flicking it up towards the tail of my brow and just really, really deepening up that crease. So with whatever is left, as far as like the second shade that I used, that's on the Makeup Shack T14 brush, that is what I use to go through and just kind of blend everything out. Now I'm taking Danessa Myricks Blackout Color Fix and a liner brush, and I'm going to do kind of a graphic liner. Trust the process on this. Now this is what I was inspired by Ellie Star to do, because I saw recently that she took a black base and put a multi-chrome over it, and so I was like, let me just take a little inspo from her for this. So I'm taking this and I'm doing, you look already, see, this is like, oh gosh, Julie, what are you doing? I'm trusting the process, because I almost wiped it off on the other eye because I thought I messed up. And my camera battery died, so here we are from my phone. It looks like I'm filming from a toaster. So, I'm just going to take that. I started the line, kind of winged it out, and I connected it towards the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going to run that all the way through the crease. And I'm going to take it towards that inner corner and just bring it up and connect it with the line. And I'm doing this very, like, with a light hand, because I didn't really want to get that base on my lid. I kind of did, but I'm going to go through and fix that here in a little bit. Now I'm starting to connect everything, just make it look like a big dramatic wing with like a little baby tail of where you can see that base. I don't know, I feel like it looks cool. So I'm taking Let It Snow from the Terra Moons Cosmetics Holiday Bundle and the LO1 brush, because I feel like this brush would be good because it's like a really small pencil brush, and I'm just popping that all over that color fix, and it really, I feel like, intensified the shifts. It kind of like was really purple and green. I don't know, this one, like, for the look that I did today that I will have up on my Instagram on Tuesday, and hopefully either before or after that I will have a short on here up of the look, but I used it for my highlighter today. I really like it. I like a multi-use kind of thing. Very pretty, very iridescent, very sparkly. I'm all about some sparkles. So I'm just popping this all over that base, as I said, and like kind of building up the shade. When I said shade, I meant shape. But now I've switched over to the Cleona DF04 brush just to pop that on this outer wing. Look at how sparkly and intense and how shifty. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip and start to clean off my lid like the best I can. So I'm just taking it and I'm running it kind of through the crease just to kind of get the base off of there, and then I'm going to sharpen that sparkly wing up. This wing got very dramatic. Now I'm taking the LO1 brush and a little bit more smoking, because I felt like towards that outer flick, towards the outer V of my eye in the crease, I had kind of lost more of it than I wanted, because this is my like droopier eye. So I went back in and kind of touched it up. Now I'm taking some more of that base and the infamous Nameless Morphe brush, and I'm recarving out like the crease, but not really. I'm just applying more base because I'm going to add Sugar Cookie on that here in just a minute. But I just want to make sure everything is nice and tidied up. Hey Julie, how long does it take you to carve out your crease? Cue the Sandlot. Forever. I feel like it takes ages though, but I love it. Okay, because I have noticed that sometimes this base likes to get a little creasy, I'm taking a little bit of my face powder on the Makeup Shack T2 brush and just applying it all over the base. That way it isn't as sticky or as wet when I go to put the sparkle on. It usually only gets like that when I feel like I've used too much, so use your error more than likely, but this is just what I'm doing. And now I'm taking the shade Sugar Cookie. Look at how pretty it is. It's like the perfect New Year's like gold shade. So pretty. So I'm popping this gorgeous shade on with the dough color number 14 brush, and I'm trying to get it up as close as I can to that liner without getting it on it, and like, which is kind of tedious because I've got my liner on my lash line and in my crease. So I'm just kind of trying to gently work that without like doing too much. So very like precise. I felt, I was like, yes, the precision that I'm having to have right now. Like, definitely glad I didn't have very much coffee. So I'm just swiping that all over where that base is, and I felt like it turned out like extra sparkly and extra pretty, and I was like pretty excited about how it turned out. Look at how just buttery this shape looks. Like, it just goes on so effortlessly and is so pigmented. It's such a pretty shade. I feel like it is definitely one of the most perfect holiday or everyday shades. Look at the shifts. Oh my goodness. Ah. Alright, I'm going to go to the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Also, I'm sorry for the camera quality change. My battery and my camera died. Today's the day after Christmas. Things have been chaotic. I feel like I've been busy for a month, so I apologize. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I'm so sorry that half of it was filmed on my phone and like the beginning was on my camera, but my camera battery died. It has been very chaotic, and I do not have my poop together, okay? The crap is not together. It's all over the place, okay? I've been so busy with the holidays and everything. But I'm gonna have the swatches here. Aren't they so pretty? And I do have a code with Terra Cosmetics. I do make a commission that's slightly unblended. It'll save you some money. I'll make some money. You don't have to use it, but if you want to save a little money, I'll just put it out there. But yeah, a huge thank you to Terra Cosmetics. This collection is so beautiful. I love it. I am so sorry that all of my content is very late with it. It was lost in the mail for like a week, so I got really nervous. So I'm like, I'm gonna get some looks done. I'm gonna play with these. I'm gonna try my best to have swatches everywhere. So I was really worried, but I'm excited. Like, as soon as it came in, it was time to play. I've had fun. I love the shades. They're so pretty. Thank you so much. So I hope that this is a nice New Year's Eve glam. It's definitely something I'll wear. I'm about to go out and like go run errands, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this out. It's fine. It's raining. I just straightened my hair and it has gotten so long. Like, so long. I don't even remember the last time I straightened my hair, but here we are. Anyway, I hope that you had happy holidays, even if you don't celebrate. I hope that you've had a great few weeks, or just everything's been fine. I hope that 2025 will be kind to all of us. I hope it'll be a good year. I just feel like the past few years have just been hard. I know, like, in my personal life, like, I've lost my cat, I lost my grandma, had some other stuff that I'm not going to even divulge. Go on, that things have just been, like, your girl needs a break. So hopefully 2025 will be kind, because I know that I'm not the only one going through it. That's just some things that I've went through in the last few years. So hopefully this upcoming one will be a lot nicer. Fingers crossed. I am so sorry I'm behind on comments. I hate when I do that. I'm going to try my very best, if I haven't already started, getting back to everybody, because I do appreciate everyone taking the time out of their day to watch me, to leave comments, to just be here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And without rambling too much, I'm going to go ahead and go, because it is getting late and I got errands to run and I'm exhausted. But I want to thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, then I have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. And if you'd like to keep up with me when I am here on YouTube, then please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me. I can't thank you enough. And if you like this video, could you please give it a thumbs up, because I heard it helps push my video out in the algorithm. So if you give it a thumbs up, then thank you. Alright, I feel like there's something that I'm forgetting, but at this point, I'll just have to, like, try to place it in the voiceover process, because this is... What is today? Oh, today's Thursday. And this goes up Sunday. So, gonna be a busy, busy bee. But I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one.